Hello, 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 hello. I hope everyone is doing well today. Hello, Hakari. How are you doing? Okay, so you might already notice that I'm in the middle of fighting the fire giant. But the reason for that is, as I wasn't sure if I was... Yesterday, I tried to clear some of the missions just to see if I could do it. And lo and behold, I could not. So I was worried. I'm like, damn, am I just going to boot up stream and then people are going to watch me fail? So I decided to do just that. I decided to try off stream a little bit, just to see if I could. Because I was a little bit embarrassed, I'll be honest. But here we are. We just beat the fire giant. I'm gonna go. I didn't read the story bits before it, so I can react to it in real time. So we're gonna finish up this cutscene here. Skip the story, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back too. We're gonna read those. We're gonna read those. I have water. I do have water. Okay. I started to wonder if you got distracted. I had to alt F4. I had to alt F4 I just had to alt F4. I had to alt F4 vampire crawlers, because I was just like, okay, well, if I keep doing this, it's just not. I'm not gonna. If I keep playing, I'm just gonna end up streaming vampire crawlers. So they're running from the fire titan at this point. Yo, hello, what's up, Cookies? Support mode.
照準をタイタンが出てくる場所に合わせてみるみる氷が溶けていくなんてパワーだ待たせたね時間を稼いでくれたおかげで槍の準備は完了したよ今度こそお前の首をはねてやる
Yeah, but actually, hold on. You know, I actually have a better idea. We've technically already seen this. We should be able to just go to...
東方で本物の竜に会った日のことは昨日のように思い出せる
We should be able to just go to the archive, right? And then just... Tower 1, Tower 2, Tower 3? Is it Tower...
There you go.
Tower 3.
ファントムの襲撃より後ろから君に蹴飛ばされたことの方が驚いたよ
You were in danger!
階段を転がり落ちるところだったじゃないか
Anything new, Cactus? New with me? Not really. Hi, Chaos. How are you doing, Chaos? Hi, Hellraiser. How you doing? Howdy. Welcome in, everyone.
絶対に嘘だ
Hope you are all doing fantastic today.
マントにくっきり足跡が見た目と違って品のない行動をするんだな君は
Hope you are doing fantastic. So I cleared the missions off stream because I was trying to figure out if I could even do them. So right now, but I skipped the stories. I didn't read them. So right now I'm going back to the recollections and I'm reading those.
命がかかっている時に
Because I just genuinely wasn't sure if I was gonna beat it.
こんなことは慣れっこみたいに言うんだね。海の中って日常的に命の危険が潜んでいるものなの？そうですね。陸よりも巨大な肉食動物や毒を持つ生物の存在が身近ではあります。
Do I complete the whole book? No.
しかし、
just the other tower.
恐れるべき存在ではありません。魔法か。君は何歳から魔法が使えたんだい？物を引き寄せる程度のごく簡単なものなら8歳になった頃に、祖母と母が魔法師なので簡単なことは教えてくれたのですが、
Both moms are mages.
昔の僕は今ほど学習意欲もなく、家族も宿題さえ忘れなければよしというおおらかな人たちなので、本格的に魔法の勉強を始めたのはミドルスクールに上がる頃でした。
His name is Azul. Yep.
へえ、そうなんだ。皆まで言わないでください。甘やかされて育った自覚はあります。は？僕は別に何も言ってないだろう。今では本当に後悔しているんです。ろくに勉強もせず。
We saw this then. We saw this. Huh, we saw this too. Huh. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess we didn't really miss that much then. Huh. Look at that. Look at that. A song called Azul that just came out. By what artist? Tower 3 Part 25. Emergency stairs. Why are you getting close? Why are you getting closer? God, I hope it rains soon. I can't live like this. More to the bottom. Uh-huh. We're still gonna have to charge this. So here's my plan for today. We're gonna read the stuff we can get to. And then we're still gonna have to wait an hour for this one to cook. This thunder spear to cook, right? To bake. So we're probably gonna read some of the event to get a feel for what that's about.
さすがに仕留めたと思いたいね。リドルさん、まさか今の戦いでどこかに深手を。大丈夫だ。でも魔力と体力の消耗が激しい。マップによればあと数回下れば格納庫。そこで休憩を取りましょう。ああ、そこなら雷帝の槍も充電できるはずだ。行こう。
Tower 3 sorry.
Hanger Tower 3. でもフル充電を待つ時間はなさそうだ。1時間ほどしたら出発しよう。念のためドアの前には氷でバリケードを作りました。
Just like, bro, what the fuck?
もうここから一歩も動きたくない。
Charging time. And more fights. Indeed, indeed. We still have a lot to go through.
僕もだよ。学園にいる人たちは僕らがこんなことになっているなんて考えもしないでしょうね。
Why did I hear moaning? Not every single time someone moans is it something weird, bro.
誰にも信じてもらえそうにない
Yep, I'm finally caught up, so all I have to do is invent until the new story comes out. That's awesome.
悪い夢でも見ていたんだろうって笑われそうだ。
I wish I could hurry up, but why you gotta call me out every time? Why you gotta set it up every time?
部活の先輩があのジュピター財閥の関係者で嘆きの島の番人で。
What do you want me to do? To just like, oh, all right, fine. If I catch something, I'll just be like nodders. I'll be like, yeah. Just like agree with you.
さらには世界をリセットしようとするだろう。
All right. I got you.
なさすぎでも
I got you.
これ
Next one for sure. Next one for sure.
イデア先輩たちにとってはこの悪い夢のような状況が現実で、学園生活の方が現実味のない夢みたいなものだったのかもしれないね。目を覚ませばすぐに忘れてしまうような。
It's time to wake up.
ええ。そして僕らの現実を取り戻すためには彼らの夢を壊すしか道はない。彼らと争うのは
Yeah. Did it upset you to fight them?
まさか橋を渡るには通
I don't know why I'm craving chicken, low key.
夢を叶えるためには
You down on
犠牲
protein?
がつきものだ。
I mean, it seems like you've been counting, anyways. Hey, what's up, Penguin? How you doing? Ow. Thank you. Really appreciate it, Penguin. How are you doing today, man?
それが美しい声なのか
Salute. I
金や時
I
間なの
would
か
salute.
それとも他人の夢なのかは
I would salute if I could.
僕には叶えたい夢がたくさんある。一つだって諦めるつもりはありません。
You know, Penguin joins when his green boy gets punted, low key.
学年主席モストロラウンジ2号店愛想じ
Penguin be everywhere.
テーブルウェア
Penguin's a homie. Penguin does his rounds. He does his rounds. He says hi to everyone and gives them love. He's a big homie.
レジャー授業それからこら焦る。なんで僕に寄りかかって。
Cause I'm also everywhere.
寝てる。タコは警戒心が強くて繊細だからこんなところでは眠れないんじゃなかったの。
Penguin is nonchalant and mysterious. A mysterious legend, Giga Chad.
夢を叶えるには犠牲がつきものか。
Alright, let me put this thing on the charger real quick, like. Okay, so that's charging. Pengu. Let's go see what Vil, Apple, and Rook are up to. Tower 1, Part 26. Tower 1 Hangar.
何の音？
わからない。すぐにここを出て確かめよう。
雷霆の槍の充電は
現在充電は 30% 完了しています。
It's gonna have to do.
まだ半分も充電が終わってない。仕方ないわ。心もたないけどこのまま持っていく。行きましょう。
Alright. Okay. So let's go ahead and read some of the event. Okay, we're finally done with Sector 12. At least that's what it seems like, right? Oh gosh. Or we could also read some vignettes as well. Oh, is that, are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. Has anyone got any recommendations for vignettes? There are many vignettes I haven't read yet, so that's something to consider. Let's go to Gary the Platypus. Alright, let's read this new event, but hold on, actually. Let's finish up the Radiant reenactment. If I remember correctly, we were... Hello! Barry the Platypus! Oh, thank you so much. Let me see, is this the one? The door isn't budging? I thought we could... Oh, right, so this is when they find out that that's not it. Sequential play, good idea. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Penguin. Chapter 14, good idea. Library entrance, hall. To summarize what I read, the princess did cleaning, laundry, cooking, sewing, and weaving. She handled all the chores by herself. My book said she made snacks. Oh, and she exercised. Not sure exactly what exercise she did. Running, maybe? For someone stuck in a tower, it does seem like she had a lot of space. But I doubt she had a gymnasium or a coliseum's worth of floor space, judging from the mentions of her doing ballet and yoga. Guess her tower is as wide as Pompeiori's ballroom at most, though she could still do weight training without much room. And that makes sense. You're saying her regular training regimen is what enabled her to escape the tower unaided. The story says she was kept high on the tower, which means she'd have to go down a ton of stairs if she wanted to leave. And that would take some stamina for sure. Oh, you didn't read the inventory too? I had like a day, so I skipped everything. When are you going to play Crimson again? We're probably going to play it. I just got to beat Pragmata on Lunatic, and then we're probably going to end up be playing Crimson again after that. She liked games too. My book mentioned she loved puzzles, darts, chess. She even enjoyed playing tricks. Sounds good. Thank you for being patient, my boy. I know. I knows. What kind of tricks did she play? That's what I want to know. Her routine is only described in broad strokes like everything else. No, dude, you good. No, you good. You can totally ask. That's fine. I'm not tripping. I like talking about it with you too. Revisionist, I guess it's always better to start with your favorite characters. Yeah, I guess in that case I could probably start with Lilia's, right? We'll have to use our imaginations when we consider how she engaged in her activities. My book also mentions she played the guitar, painted pictures, and made candles and pottery. Yes, she struck me as a highly creative type. My book also has a passage about how she often liked to sing to herself. Oh, so she liked to sing and playing guitar? The story also says she enjoyed dancing with people in town after she escaped the tower and went to her birthplace. I wish I could have been invited to one of the parties. I bet we could have got along great. The princess got help from a thief who snuck into the tower. The thief then helped her get to the city. She danced hand in hand with the townspeople there, and as the sun set, she rowed a boat out to sea. All so she could have a perfect view of the mysterious light she longed to witness, countless lamps floating in the sky. The spectacle gave her courage to see her parents again, and that's how the story ends. But is what she did after she escaped even relevant here? I figured we'll just reenact up to the part where she escapes, and once we're out of the library, that'll be the end of it. That was my plan at first, but in the story, the lanterns were sent out as a prayer for the prince's safety, yes? If a lantern is what's causing this, the power might remain at work until we reenact the scene with the lanterns in it. If we escape the library but still remain inaccessible, that would be a travesty. As the headmate said, this library is the brains of Night Raven College. It houses a very great many valuable books. Forever losing access to them would be a loss for the whole world. Wow, you're really fired up about this. I never would imagine this place was so valuable. I hadn't even thought that far ahead. But if you're right, the head mage wouldn't stand for that. Just imagine it. He'd be like, you can issue... You can issue books through the window, yes? I'm just playing around. This doesn't even... Trying to mimic the Japanese Crowley. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You can issue the books through the window, yes? He'd send us back in and make us work the checkout desk forever. What? That's ridiculous. But he'd totally do that, wouldn't he? It's difficult to rule out entirely, and that's the trouble. I don't want to spend the rest of my life stuck in a library. Likewise. Nope, that's the voice now. Keep going. Never. Never. Likewise, for the sake of both the library and ourselves, it would be safest to reenact the whole story to the end. In that case, do we have a rowboat out to sea? Water lanterns as well? These lanterns were set up by the princess parents and the townspeople, right? That probably wouldn't be a proper reenactment if we didn't set them up ourselves, would it? Oh no! In the story, the lanterns floated through the sky every year on Princess's birthday. Considering the fact that a lantern similar to the one in the story appeared before us this morning, then we have to escape the library, dance, take a boat from the harbor, gaze at the floating lanterns, and do all of that today before the date changes at midnight. Before midnight? But the lunch hour just ended. I guess there's plenty of time before midnight, right? It would, if all we were going to do was imitate the princess going out to sea. Problem is, the lantern can't make a scant handful. We can't make a scant handful if we don't have countless lights. Alright. It's gonna be hard to get a whole bunch of lanterns ready to float while doing everything else, huh? But hey, couldn't we just ask the rest of the dorm for help? The students of Heartslabel? Yes, sir. If they hear you're in trouble, everyone will pitch in and make as many lanterns as they can. Oh, that's a good idea. I should ask the guys on my dorm too. I suppose that makes sense. The more people we have helping, the better. Let's ask the head mage to get the whole student body to make lanterns and send them flying. Speak in Deku voice? What does that even sound like? Oh, jeez, Rick. Jeez, Rick. The aliens keep looking at me like they want to probe me. Chapter 1. How is that funny? Library entrance hall. Forget I asked. So your next plan is to replicate the actions of the princess in the tower. Yes, sir. We'll carry out the princess's routine based on the depictions of her life from the tower. If the library's access points remain sealed when we escape, we also prepared to reenact the story's lantern scene. We'll take a boat out to sea and look at the countless lanterns in the sky. When in doubt, just use the Morty voice. I see. You would conduct a complete reenactment of the tale. Just kidding. That's an excellent idea. If there was a possibility the library would remain inaccessible indefinitely, I would have been forced to keep you all in the library as checkout desk employees. How is that funny? That was too close. To reenact the events of the princess in the tower, you will need to be provided with items needed to follow the princess's routine. As well as extra people to make lanterns, light them, and send them into the sky. And a boat to make out to sea. Could you please make the necessary arrangements? Very well. I'll send a school-wide message. Do you really think a message will be enough, sir? If it were me, I wouldn't bother chipping in here. I wouldn't bother chipping in here. Too much of a hassle. Oh, Howell. What a sad thing to say. You need a spirit of cooperativeness to lead an enriching student's life. Furthermore, I'm adding a certain postscript that students who... Oh, it wasn't an interruption, my bad. A certain postscript that students who assist in solving this problem will be given full credit for attendance today, with the possibility of extra credit. Students with a dangerous number of absences and those wanting to get better grades will surely jump at this chance. Okay, now that sounds promising. Yeah, you can always count on our students to work hard for their own self-interests. Yes, indeed. We'll have Percival and Grimm reach out to the students individually as well, just to be on the safe side. Thank you very much. I'm specifying in my message that items can be only exchanged through one window, so everyone knows to ride brooms up to bring up what you need. There's no telling who it visits, so just be sure to keep an eye on that window. There's always a chance the invisible wall will suddenly end up gone, so also be sure not to lean out of it. Agreed. And even if you could pass through that invisible wall, do not climb down. I expect all of you to adhere strictly to that rule, no matter the circumstances arise. No matter what circumstances arise. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. I'll continue to look into other approaches. Oh, yes. Professor Trine, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind coming with me? All right. I believe you can take it from here, Rosehearts. Yes, sir. Bro, someday these calories will stay and I'll be gone in deficit forever. Would you want that? So ads are going to start in about 2 minutes. So we're going to take like a 3-minute break when ads start. Chapter 2, way more impressive. Library Entrance Hall. Okay, now. We've got the head mage's permission. Let's get to work. Housewarden Riddle, where do we start? The head mage sent a message out, but it should be a while before any supplies start to arrive. What I meant was I ain't built for this. Let's take care of whatever tasks we can with the things we have on hand. We have about 12 hours until midnight. We should be able to make certain to use our time efficiently. We can play hide and seek, right? We can clean too. Turned up a bucket and mop when I looked around for brooms. After that, we can exercise. We also need to make sure we're watching outside in case anyone... Boys! I'm not screaming. I'm not screaming. Did I startle you again? Almost gave me a heart attack. No kidding. When I was expecting someone to climb up the wall instead of using a broom. The thief in the store climbed up the tower by jabbing arrows into the wall. But check this out. I made it up to you guys using nothing but my own muscles. Shame that invisible wall is keeping me from getting inside. But the point stands. I'm way more impressive than the thief who snuck into the tower. Coach, did you climb up here to compete with the thief in the story? What? Of course not. I came to bring you this. Rope? You know, actually, what if I do like what if I did like a surfer accent for him? Yep, dude. Hal was talking about doing an exercise earlier, right? Glad I made a timely arrival. A tubular arrival. If you're gonna follow in the princess's footsteps, you can't leave out her daily exercise. Oh my god. Climbing. We're pretty familiar with the tale of the princess in the tower back where I'm from. In the Shaftlands? It's perfect. Most excellent. The room she lived in had a really high ceiling, which made it great for daily climbing. Though, looking at you boys now, maybe you don't need any rope. I can't do it. That's too much even for me. Yo, why is this guy built like a truck? Holy shit. Because he is. You must. Gnarly. You know what's funny? Whenever I do a voice, I have to do like, there's like a trigger word. Namaste. Yeah. There's always a trigger word. So whenever I do the surfer voice, I have to start with like some weird like surfer word. So like tubular, most serendipitous. What are the other ones? A gnarly grinder. You know, like I don't know why, but I have to start with those just to get into the voice. I don't know what it is. I just don't. Oh, ads. I wait. So ads are up right now, so we're gonna chill for a second. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Whenever I do any voice at all, I have to do like this starter bit first that lets me get into it. Like, for example, like even with the Rick and Morty one, if I like try to do like Rick from the get-go, or sorry, if I try to do if I try to do like a Morty impression, I can't just jump into it. I have to go, oh jeez. You know, I have to do that. Otherwise I feel like it just doesn't come out correctly, right? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I don't know if anyone does voices or makes voices. I'm fairly certain that some people probably don't have to do that, but like I don't know. I don't know. I got to do that. I don't It's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. Yeah, so like I'm awful at doing voices, but it makes sense. Yeah, like I voice acted once in my school play. Hell yeah, that's awesome. We're just waiting for ads. Community is back. Welcome back from ads. Okay, so I was just chilling. No, but so I try to do voices, but I can't. I want to be a voice actor at some point, right? I would love to voice act for something. That would be so awesome. It would be if it was an emotional, sad scene. It would be so easy for me. I would fucking cry. Like if you gave me a sad story to voice act, I would just die. I was playing a grumpy guy low key. It's crazy because my voice is anything but grumpy. Oh, for sure. Oh, so Twitch side. Basically what I was saying while you guys were during the ad is I have a lot of trouble getting into a voice. So I have to like do like a little bit before it. So I have to do like, for example, for getting into a surfer voice, I have to go, oh, that's a gnarly grinder. I gotta say that first. And then I'm able to continue from there by maintaining it. And it's the same thing with the Morty voice. When I try to do that, I have to go, oh, jeez. You know, right? Like, that's just like his catchphrase. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It just is. Anyways. After all, the princess didn't use any. Instead, she used her long, lovingly maintained. Coach Vargas! Head mage! Could you please refrain from climbing the walls of the library? I was very empathetic with the four gentlemen just now, that they shouldn't climb out. I was very empathetic with these four gentlemen just now, that they shouldn't climb out of the window. It's too dangerous. How can a teacher do something even more dangerous? What if some impressionable student tries to imitate you? Somehow, I doubt anyone could possibly imitate Coach Vargas. LOL, I can probably just be a narrator. Honestly, even being a narrator is pretty fun. Like, I made a joke once. During one of the Baldur's Gate streams I did with Chaos and Halo. I had Chaos find me a it was a passage from like a spicy dark romance novel, right? I'm not gonna name it or go into detail to save her dignity, but it was from a spicy novel, and apparently it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Somehow I doubt anyone who could possibly imitate. All right. Besides, there's a great deal of work to be done. Get down from there now, quickly. Bro, dark romance. Oh, careful. It's more dangerous if you tug at me. No, seriously. Remember, kids. I gotta read this like, you know, whenever I think of Vargas, I think of like a superhero voice. Remember, kids, climbing and make sure you warm up first. Why does it sound so wet? The fuck? Save my dignity, like we didn't have a full-length conversation about it on stream. Well, I mean, that's dependent on whether or not people want to go look at the no need to fear because I am here. Something like that, you know? My best friend had a dark romance novel. I read one of her books and I was traumatized. Yeah, we had a whole ass conversation about that. That was exciting. Exercise is pretty vague on its own. You shared some useful specifics there. The rope Coach Vargas brought us seems strong enough to me. Once we're done with the hide-and-seek and cleaning, let's try some climbing. Moose gnarly grinder, Shaka Bra. You know, I met this dude back on the beach. He was hitting this sick wave, you know? He was hitting this sick wave. Crashed out like a little, like, you know, I don't know, man, like a penguin. I gave him the tips and tricks, bro. It was totally tubular. Fortunately, when he crashed out, I was there to save him. It was like most serendipitous. Chapter 3, Reasonable Measures. Library entrance. That takes care of reading, sewing, hide and seek, and cleaning exercise. Is our PE wear dry yet? Sure is. See? Housewarden and Riddle's magic came in clutch. Everything's all soft and fresh now. Okay, that's the laundry done. All thanks to the dorm's card soldiers delivering supplies promptly under Trey's direction. I wasn't expecting the first thing they bring to be detergent. We always have plenty on hand in our dorm to deal with the aftermath of rose painting. Speaking of which, they brought us paint as well. We can start painting whenever we're ready. Yo, this guy. You want me to read that? Yo, this guy's killing this surf dude, and the shark attacks him. Like, whoa, it was crazy. When you go high, everything flies. But anyways, you gonna eat that fry, man? Speaking of which, they brought us paint as well. You can start painting whenever you're ready. I still can't believe the head mage gave us permission to paint in the library. I'm amazed you talked him into it. He gave us a bunch of warnings, though. We can't mess up the books. We'd have to wash up everything we painted once we get out. Those are perfectly reasonable measures to take in the library. We shouldn't risk damaging any books if we paint this section of the wall. It's been a long time since I painted a wall. I feel kind of tense. Oh, you've done this before? Yeah, I used to spray paint to... Wait, no. I paint the roses a lot, so I'm used to working with a paintbrush. You can count on me. Our books had an illustration of the Princess Wall mural. You should probably use that for the reference, right? Yes, it's much more expedient to use a reference than to think of a composition from scratch. It's also a sound way to ensure that all four of us are on the same page as we work. Deuce, do you mind painting this section of the wall the color of the night sky? Yes, Housewarden. Once that's done, Jesus, hold on, let me take a sip of tea. Once that's done, you can use it as the backdrop and add a lot of lanterns. How I feel after shouting Zipper Man and unzipping my homie jeans. Oh my god. Right, yes sir. Are we hitting a to be continued already? Oh, I was supposed to say. Oh! This came out nicely. It's got I don't know, impact? You can't tell which of us painted what. You did this bright bit right here, Kalium. I don't know, JoJo Adventure seems pretty bizarre. And Riddle must have done all the super detailed stuff here, right? Alright, let's test the door once more. Still locked, of course, right? Chapter 4. Gotta grab a pick. Oh, I gotta clear my throat. Okay. You know, imagine they did the invincible shit and they had to show the intro card like that. Man, this thing just got... This place kind of reminds me of a Twisted Wonderland title card. Hey, this Jujutsu seems pretty guys. Oh my god, dude. Oh man, still no luck. The door won't open and the invisible wall remains in place. We'll just have to act out the rest of the princess's routine. Let's see. What's not checked off yet? Cooking, snacking, weaving, ballet, yoga? Also puzzles, darts, chess, pranks, playing the guitar, making candles, and pottery. Easier said than done when we still don't have the supplies on the list the head mage sent out. And then BAM! Hey! And now there's a familiar... No, now there's a familiar voice. Hey, you Riddle. Hi, peeps. Cater, I knew you arrived. I knew it. You've arrived rather quickly. Oh, hey, I see Lilia's with you. Mm-hmm. I heard you boys were in trouble and came running. I have to say, though, this invisible wall is rather puzzling. I don't know. Like, I don't even know how I could even make a Lilia voice. Because I just know for a fact it just needs to be deep. Bro got the dad voice? No, I mean, no, for real. No, for real. Like, he does. Lilia does. Lilia actually does. There's still so many things in this world I know nothing about. Oh man, you guys look so different with long hair. And those outfits are totes adorbs. Oh my god, I hate the way you talk, Cater. Gotta grab a pic of this. Can you guys crowd around the window? A picture? We have no time for such. Sure, come on, Riddle Deuce Jack. Make sure you look at the camera and smile. Yeah, just like that. Say cheese. Immortalized. Turned out nicely, though Jack's expression seems a bit stiff. You guys are rocking the long-haired look? Long-haired look? I gotta say this, I gotta share this with the whole dorm. Seeing Riddle and Deucey look like this cute might just give everyone a major energy boost. Why does he look like that? Why does his face look like that? Why he look like that? Whoa, don't do that. If people see me with my hair like this, they'll never let me hear the end of it. If you do that, I'll ensure you pay, Cater. We shouldn't leave Kaleem and Jack out of the fun. I'll show this to everyone in your dorms. Thanks. Make sure to send it to me, okay? I want to put it up in a giant frame and hang it up on my wall. Don't. Who knows what people will say? Your hair's so silky, Kaleem. Is it all that nice food you eat? I don't know, maybe. Since it's grown out so nicely, you're in charge of the headbanging. In charge of headbanging at our next concert. I don't know how to do that, but okay. You guys done wasting our time yet? We're not here for your amusement. If you're just here to tease us, you could go now. He's too far gone. Cactus says, I can read what you said. It's literally on my screen. I just didn't read it because I don't want to say it. I can't keep getting distracted. It's not your fault, by the way. You didn't do anything wrong. But I can't keep getting distracted. Otherwise, we'll never get this done. Not at all. I heard my housewarden and the underclassmen were in a bind. So I'm here with KK, not even reading chat, bro. Motherfucker pressed the wrong button. Your mama. your mama. Your mama cookies. Your grandma's samosas. Don't talk to me like that, buddy. I'm getting. Mm-hmm. And I'll provide a demonstration on how to work your fingers with this 5-string bass. Lilia, I was under the impression guitars and basses were separate instruments. Pshaw. There's one. This one's got more strings than the other. You know, this windowsill's quite the comfy perch. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. your mama, your grandma's samosas. Your grandma's samosas are so good. Chapter 5, a penalty game. Library, entrance hall. Okay, that's the guitar playing done. How frustrating. I missed a note in the last performance too. Really? I couldn't tell at all. It's funny getting to play with you. You know what's... How's that an insult? Shut up, dude. I'll change the oil in your car, idiot. You know what's funny? For doing voices for Kaleem thus far, doing voices for Kaleem thus far has literally just been me channeling me. Because he's just a freaking... He's just a happy boy. That'll show him. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Really? Couldn't tell at all. It's fun getting to play with you. Took a whole hour just to pick up enough of the basics to play. We're burning daylight here. We need to get ready for the next half. Looks like we came at a good time. Who is it? Oh, hey, Ortho. You came too? Yeah, and I brought my brother with me. One sec. Hup. Here we go. Jeez, you weren't kidding. Is this a penalty game where the punishment is to be locked in close quarters with other people indefinitely? We need to work on your intimidation tactics. Shut up, or I'll clean your computer. You're the one going out of your way to prove you're here. Having Ortho heft you up through the window like that. What are you trying to get out of this? What do you think? What do you think? I heard if I came here and chipped in, I'd get full... You know, I feel like you'd have like a nerd voice. But anyways, I heard if I came here and chipped in, I'd get a full attendance score in all my classes today. Attendance credit? Oh yeah. The headmaid mentioned he was offering that to anyone who pitched in to help us. Yeah, exactly. Idiot's got PE today. Oh, yeah, exactly. Idiot's got PE today. His least favorite class. Getting attendance credit puts him much closer to passing. It's a huge help, huh, Idiot? Yep. Yes, that's the sufficient reason to explain you making a trek out here. I'm not sure it counts as making the trek when Ortho's the one carrying you around. TBH, I'd perfectly be happy letting a taskmaster like Riddle stay locked in the library forever. But the benefit of attendance credit outweighed the alternative by a hair. So, here I am. You just have to get in a dig, don't you? Come on, Idia. They're already grumpy over there, grumpy over the mess they're in. There's no need to kick them while they're down. Anyway, we brought support materials. Catch! What's this book? Crossword puzzles? Whoa, and it says these are super difficult. Crossword puzzles are the things you use to fill in words with horizontal and vertical spaces, right? Yeah. Puzzles is a very broad term, and the list didn't name any specific types. So this is the hardest kind we could think of.
Lizard.
It's not fun if it's too
Lizard.
lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't stop myself. So here's the hardest we could think of. It's no fun if it's easy to solve, right? Whoa, no kidding. This looks really hard. Can't make sense of the hints at all. How to put bro out of the flow. Lizard. 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 Don't talk shit with me, bro. I'm gonna steal your computer. Dude, I swear to God, man. You keep talking to me like this, You keep talking to me like this, man? I'm gonna clean your room, bro. Alright? You hear me? You better stop. I could probably fill in some of these, but all of them. Oh dear. Did we make it too hard for you? Come here and say that. Don't mock us. Dude, these glowers. Dude, these glowers. If you didn't think you can solve it, wouldn't it be smarter to ask nicely for another puzzle? Bro, if you talk mad shit, I'm gonna give you breakfast in bed. You're pissing me off, man. I'm gonna treat you to a 5-star dinner if you don't leave me the hell alone. Don't make me make you drink water. I mean, you could though. In theory, you could. Don't make me check up on you. Shit. Okay, I took a sip. Shit. Okay, I took a sip. That's 2. Nah, you genuinely pissing me off right now. I'm gonna make you samosas right now. Dude, I love threatening people with kindness. That's always hella funny to me. You keep acting the hell up, Cookies. I swear to God, I'm gonna appreciate you. I'm gonna tell you how I really feel. That's the whole reason you gave us a hard puzzle to start with, isn't it? What a jerk move. You two should have done your research. Rapid crossword solving happens to be a specialty of mine. I'll have this finished in no time. Do it. Why are you riding now? What? That's not fair. Why are you riding? Chapter 6. Didn't recognize you. Library entrance hall. You're incredible, Riddle. You just dashed off the solutions like they were nothing. No kidding. Didn't even take a half an hour to finish the whole book. As I said, it's a specialty of mine. I wasn't expecting one of the solutions to be a name for a strength training exercise, though. You pulled through for me on that last one, Jack. Did you see the looks of the vexation on their faces? Sure did. Or sure did. It was great. I'm glad we got through that, but my head hurts after all those crosswords. It's cute when you think there's a reason for the things that I do. You're cute. Hold on. Do I have... What's mine? Bro, if you keep running your mouth, I'm gonna tell you how handsome you look today. I don't have an angry face on this one. Well, maybe if you put it to use a bit. Well, maybe if you put it to use a bit more, it wouldn't get worn out so easy. Whoa, Ace! The rumors weren't exaggerating. You really did grow out your hair. You and Jack look goofy like that. Shut up. Did you just come here to mock us or what? What? I have better things to do. You sure you want to talk to me like that? Considering I borrowed this to bring? Yeah, cry more, you hunk. Don't talk to me, gorgeous. So we used to have this joke back in high school. So I'm if you didn't already, I mean, some of you already know, but I'm Latino. So we used to the high school I went to, there used to be a bunch of it's a high school on a college campus, so it's freaking huge. But it was also kind of in a rough area, not like super rough or anything like that, but there were gangs in the school and whatnot. But I used to be kind of friends with the Latino side of the gangs. But I used to always make this joke where it was just like, ¿Qué onda, vato? You keep looking at me like that? I'm gonna kiss you, way. I'm gonna kiss you, way. Well, you won't start shit? Kiss me. You won't. Just this shit like that all the time. But if you just imagine Imagine two guys squaring up, acting like hella like hard, like like, oh, like I'm about to fight you for my honor kind of thing. But then they go, "What's up, Vato? You trying to get into my shit? I'm gonna kiss you. You won't. You won't kiss me." It's like, yeah, Vato, I won't kiss you because I might like it. It's like, wait, what? I used to get me. It still does. It still does, man. It still does. It gets me every time. I do this too. Nah, if you keep running that mouth, I'm gonna make out with you. I do. It's so funny, man. It's so good. Anyways, hey, isn't that the darts we used in our own dorm room? Yep. Got a food delivery from Jamil too. I'm happy to send it back if you don't want it. Ace, if you take this joke any further... Whoa, Ace, that's enough of that. I came up to a guy and left. I can imagine your voice. I can imagine your voice saying it. If I close my eyes, I can hear you saying it. Is that weird? Is that weird? Whoa, Ace, that's enough of that. Hey, Trey, I see you're visiting as well. Yeah, don't worry about Heart's label. You guys focus on getting out of there. Pretty amazed at the long hair looks, though. Almost didn't recognize you guys for a second. Definitely not. No. Concerned. You have a food delivery from Jamil. He didn't come with you? He seemed pretty busy handling other arrangements By the way, this basket's got ingredients for kebabs. He said stuff the ingredients in the pita bread and add some sauce. That should count as cooking. Jamil had cooking in mind. Jamil had cooking in mind. I did too. Anyways, Cactus, I'm gonna go to sleep. Hey, get some good sleep, man. Make sure to drink some water if you haven't already. Do some stretches. Jamil had cooking in mind too. Blah, blah, blah. Jamil had cooking in mind. I did too. Jeez. The head mage's list of items include ingredients for confectionery. I figured that meant you guys would bake sweets, but you can't bring anything too big into the library, right? I brought some simple cookies. You can spread chocolate or jam on them to finish them. That would count us as making our own cookies? Slaps. That's for getting us killed. Makes out hard. That's for saving my life. Okay, Astrid. How to Train Your Dragon reference right there, bro. That's what I think anyway. You're tired, right? I also brought a tea set so you can enjoy some warm tea. And of course, I brought everything you need to brush your teeth after eating, so don't forget to do that. Papa tray, mother hen tray. Oh, if you're not using heat for your cooking, I guess you won't need this. Trey asked me to bring it from the dorm kitchen. No, we'll need that. We'll need that for something else. Rest assured, we'll be making good use of it, along with the dart set you brought. Good to hear. Your hair's long like... Wait, isn't yours way longer than everyone else's? Impressed with the House Warden riddle? You should be. Why are you bragging about it? Am I missing something here? Wouldn't it be hard to do? You know, if they had... If they had to have a voice actor for Ace in English, for me, it would have to be the voice actor for Yusuke in Persona 4. Let me see if I can find like a really quick clip of that. Oh, Yuri Lowenthal. Yeah, so Sasuke. So it's Sasuke's voice actor. Yes, but I can bear with it when I remind myself it'll only be like this until we escape. Feels kind of like a shame to cut it after it grew so long and neat, but it's for the best, I guess. Well, Trey, Ace, take care of things for me. Sure thing. Sure. Let's see. Let's see how long the chart. Bullseye. Hold on. Chapter 7, Bullseye. We're going to get back to that in a second. Hey, Fina. I hope you are doing well. Set me free. Set me free. Chapter 7, Bullseye. Let's remember that. Let's go check the cook time really quick. So I can kind of... Wait, wrong place. Go check the cook time real quick so I can gauge. Done at 13:34. So it's almost it's done in 10 minutes actually, pretty much, give or take. Give or take. All right. I'm gonna be real with you. Book 6 is giving me trauma. I have trauma now because of that. Good old wait times, indeed. Book 6 is giving me trauma. Welcome to the groove. Trauma from story or gameplay? Gameplay. Gameplay. I was in Seraphina's stream, like it was the other day. I think it was either today or no, I think it was the other day. And I was just like, I was telling her, I'm like, I'm not looking forward to streaming it. It's like, why not? It's just like, I don't think I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna lose on stream. I'm gonna lose on stream. It's gonna be embarrassing. Chapter 7, Bullseye. Library entrance hall. Tea is served, everyone. Here you are, lemon tea with 2 cubes of sugar. Very good. This will honor rule 339. The post-meal beverage is to be lemon tea with 2 sugar cubes. Do we have to follow these rules too? Not that I mind, I guess. These cookies are so nice and crunchy. They'll go great with jam and chocolate. And they're light enough to eat even not having a meal, Jamil said. Reading, painting, playing the guitar, eating good food. We got all the things we need now. We could try out all these kind of hobbies, huh? But yeah, starting to really understand why everyone is talking about this like it's some war flashback. Everyone is traumatized. Yeah. The story says the witch who trapped the princess in the tower was evil, but that's almost hard to believe. You know, like when I was really interested in the story of book 7, and I still am. But getting towards the end where I was, where I started like actually like genuinely losing and having like trouble getting past where I was just like, I was suffering. My motivation to play went straight down. I mean, obviously I still played it, but it's just like, free me. Wow, really? Yes, the princess was kidnapped before she was old enough to form memories. The witch raised her as her own daughter. According to the tale, her groceries, cleaning supplies, and various hobbies like her accoutrements were all provided by the witch. And since the princess liked to read, the witch must have taught her how to read and write. The princess was given food, shelter, education, and all manner of other things. That's why she believed the witch was her mother and heeded her warning to never leave the tower. Wait, this is just an alternative version of Rapunzel, right? This is just Rapunzel. Actually, there was some troublesome. Oh, sorry, book 6. I'm not on. Wait, I'm on 6, right? I'm on book 6. Sorry, my bad. The stuff in book 6. Wait, I may have misspoke. Yeah, book 6. The stuff toward the end of book 6. So the stuff area we're at right now. Like, I'm still invested in the story, but man, my motivation got destroyed for a little bit. Despite her boredom, her day-to-day life was yearning for the outside world. She must have been a very patient princess if she went that long without doing what she wanted and just listened to someone else who told her. I suppose, though if I were to guess, that perhaps the princess didn't want to make the witch sad. But it wasn't a thief who snuck into the tower. It wasn't until a thief snuck into the tower the day before her birthday that she made up her mind to leave. Wait, this thief sneaking into the tower is what did it? What a crazy story. Ha! The princess in the tower must have been a lot of fun. Now then, Break time is over. The routine items left on it. Wait, it is Rapunzel's story. I don't know why I didn't make the connection. Weaving, ballet, yoga, darts, chess, pranks, candle making, and poetry. Pottery. Darts seemed like a suitable post-meal exercise. This belongs to a roommate of yours, yes, Deuce? And I was just commenting, but when you get to book 7, it shouldn't be as bad, maybe. Would it be better to have one stream of Twisted Wonderland in the week if it is this hard, or will it get easier later? I mean, according to what people are saying, book 7 isn't... I'm sure book 7 is like still just as hard, but not as bad. Wait, Riddle's long hair didn't connect you to Rapunzel? It didn't. What made me not think of Rapunzel was the style of the dress. The style of the clothing. The style of the clothing they're wearing, I thought it might have been Rapunzel, but like looking at their clothes and stuff, I was just like, wait, but that doesn't really seem right. Have you seen Disney's Rapunzel? Is that not Tangled? Is that not Tangled? I don't know. If there was... The only Rapunzel movie that I've seen and genuinely remember at the top of my head is literally Tangled. That's it. I like Tangled a lot. Oh, you hit the dartboard. Very impressive. I missed the bullseye, though. Now you know. Now you try, House Warden Riddle. Me? Well, if I must, just this once. And here goes. Hit the window. Huh? Yes, it is. So to me, it is quite a clear reference. The sun motif and such had, to me, close tie it to it. I'm like flashing back the movie in my brain, and I've seen it like at least once or twice. Maybe I wasn't paying good enough attention. Like the sun motif didn't. What actually made me believe it was Rapunzel was specifically the witch taking care of her and telling her not to leave. That's specifically what triggered the memory for me just now. And then the thief getting into the tower, which, yeah. Wow, you're really good at darts, Riddle. No, that makes no sense. Huh? There's something on the ground. It's another dart? Bullseye. That voice. Floyd. You were so bad at darts, I got a bullseye before you, Goldfishy. Before him? And you're holding your darts in your hand? Did you throw one from outside the window and hit the center? Yep. I felt sorry for Goldfishy since his form is disastrously bad. And all that hair looks so heavy, so I figured I'd help him out. Ain't I a nice guy? Feel free to thank me. Who would ever thank someone like you? Leave at once. Are you certain that's what you want him to do? Who is it now? Yeah, I don't know. That's another movie I wouldn't mind rewatching. Wait. Oh, did I not turn off? I didn't turn on sequential play. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We make do. We make do. Chapter 8. What's your goal? Main Street. Here, I went to the trouble of flying all the way here up to this library window on a broom, expressly for your group's benefit. Thank you for your delight and reactions. That makes this excursion entirely worthwhile. But this is admittedly higher than I'd like to be and hardly sustainable. I think I'll have to quick rest on the windowsill. Where did you get the headgear, Jade? Let's just say I procured it somewhere on campus. Isn't it fitting for the imitating the princess in the tower? In what way? Not a single passage mentioned the princess donning headwear of any kind. Oh, really? There was just a passage in the book we read. Hey, you came too, Azul. That's great. I wasn't expecting you to show up as well. What's your goal here? My goal? That's a silly question. It's to help you all, of course. Deuce, the aspiring honors student. Jack, ever driven to improve himself. Kaleem, as generous as he is popular. And Riddle, the top scorer in our year, strict adherent of the rules. When I heard that it was you four trapped in the library, I was struck with realization. None of you would dream of playing tricks on any other day other than Halloween. Yet the request list from the head mage vaguely called for something for playing tricks with. It's true that we've been stumped on what exactly to do here. Of course, exactly. Which is why I brought these two gentlemen with me, to show you how it's done. Putting aside whether or not your reasoning is sound, I can't argue with your roster, though I suspect this will give me a royal headache. Jane and Floyd can impart enjoyable lessons on what constitutes a prank. Not to mention I can place all four of you in my debt for virtually no overhead. How can I not offer? Why is it showing it? Why was it showing Azul? Why was it showing Azul's text? But then, anyways. Wow, Azul, thanks so much for coming to help us. You're quite welcome. And of course, you're always welcome to come see me if anything ever troubles you, Colleen. By the way, what was the book you mentioned reading? Sounds like you found a portrayal we weren't aware of. Before I get into that, would you mind if I sat on the windowsill? It's hard to have a leisurely chat while riding a bloom. Jade, if you could scoot over a bit more. Dear me, I'm afraid there just isn't room. Oh, stop lying. That's better. After receiving word from the head mage, we did some independent research into the tale of the princess in the tower. We turned up a book belonging to a student from the Shaftlands, and it contains several things not mentioned in the head mage's list. This is one of them. What's this? A chameleon puppet? Yes. The story we read claimed the princess performed convincing ventriloquism to appear as though she was conversing with a puppet. I can only hope our pranks and information sharing are of a service to you all. Classes have been so terribly lonely without you there to pair up with me, as always, Riddle. I sincerely hope you make it out of the library sooner rather than later. You're lonely without me? And since when do we always pair up? Cease to making blatantly false statements at once. You better pay up as soon as you're out of here. Don't gotta spell out what happens to you if you stiff me, right? Now, Floyd. Don't scare the customers. We'll be taking our leave now. I look forward to seeing you all around campus. Hey, Yanqing. I got Ruggy's birthday card or something. Let's go! Let's go! I got a Ruggy card. I just don't remember what it was. I'll show you guys in a bit. Their brooms are wazzling. Their brooms are wazzling. Their brooms are wobbling. Azul, Jade, don't fall, okay? Ventriloquism, huh? Guess our to-do list just grew again. So it did. I feel as though the information they brought is the most troublesome trick of all. Alright, so let's get the chapter name here, and I'll show you really quickly what card I got. Chapter 9, Sculpting This Clay. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna go back. Chapter 9. I got
Halloween.
I got this one. This is the one that I got. I got two of them in 110 roll. Whatever that one is. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Okay, let's go back.
大抵の菓子は美味しく食
I
う
got the one where he's on a broom.
マシュマロだけ
Actually,
は
which one?
苦手
Which
で
one?
の
I'm gonna check that real quick. Might as well. See these are the Cater and Hazel ones are really nice. Cute. This one, huh? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Let's see. Archive, event, radiant. I'll buy them. Sculpting this clay. We're actually not too far off. Dang it, I forgot to do sequential play. That's fine. Chapter 9. Sculpting this clay. I've got the wax poured into the candle mold. Now we'll just have to let it harden. Oh yeah, have you went through the new event to save it for later without using gems to unlock it? I did. I absolutely did. Thank you so much for reminding me though, Aurora. I actually you know, Seraphina actually during her stream is the one that reminded me. She was just like, Cactus, did you do the event? And I was like, oh, maybe. It's a yes or no answer. Possibly. Hey humans. Oh no. Waka-sama! While you may be trapped in a library, feeble and helpless to escape under your own power, the great Malleus has seen fit to visit and provide his aid personally. Prostrate yourselves in gratitude. I've come in response to the head mage's request. For all who could loan and give items on this list, bring them to the library. Judging by the fact that you've yet to escape the library, it seems I'm not late to the party this time. I wouldn't exactly call this a party, but thank you nonetheless for coming, Alias. Me shaking you violently. Did you do the event? Literally as there, you know. It really was like that. Upperclassmen should look after their underclassmen, should they not? And I can't help but note your rather long hair, Rosehearts. Has it been that long since the head mage sent this request? What terrible manners I have, keeping you waiting for so long. It's actually an effect of a hair growth person. Seraphina asked, Did you put your event in the goblet of fire? Dumbledore asked calmly. Oh, it's actually the effect of a hair growth potion. You dare mislead the great Malleus. Stop sowing confusion, human. It's pretty obvious to anyone who takes 2 seconds to think about it. Peace, Sebek. Provide them our contribution. Right away, sir. It's hard balancing on a broom with this. Hurry and take it, humans. Waka Ningen! Not so loud. I can hear you just... Why is this box so heavy? You call that heavy? Perhaps you haven't been training hard enough. Shut up. I just wasn't expecting it, okay? What in the world is inside? Clay? Indeed. I was considering what gift I should bring in response to the head mage's invitation. Then Sebek suggested pottery clay that would be straightforward for first-timers to handle. You should find this easy to sculpt and fire without needing to wait for it to dry. Oh, clay! That sounds like fun! That does give us clay to work with, but how do we fire it? Using flames inside the library would be unacceptable. We need another solution. Huh. Worry not. Well, why do you think I came here? I'm not certain what you mean. I shall complete your pottery with my magic. Isn't? Huh. Isn't pottery usually baked inside a kiln at high temperatures? And you do that with your magic? That sounds super hard. You're amazing, Malleus. Malleus's magic will finish this pottery. Why, I dare say it should be displayed in a museum as treasure of Briar Valley. No, of Twisted Wonderland as a whole. You're nothing if not committed to your cause, Sebek. No kidding. Though, we do have Sebek to thank for getting us clay suited for pottery. I don't see the harm in letting him have finished product as a token of gratitude. Yeah, not like I want to be in his debt anyways. I can make him a pen holder or something. Ooh, presents are a great idea. I should make something for Jamil. Hope you're not getting all sidetracked. All getting sidetracked. Word's hard. English hard. Malleus keep not. Wait. Get to we should. The needing of clay sculpting. Sir, yes, right. Okay, sculpting this clay a bit too hot. Okay, so we're gonna go to that one. Chapter 10, a bit too hot. Library entrance hall. All done. I made a mug. I made a pot meant to be fired unglazed. This could be used for growing roses. I meant to make a bookend, but I think it turned out more like a simple paperweight. Mine's kind of misshapen, but it could still hold a pen in it. Alright, Malleus, if you would please. Of course, hand me your creations. I suggest you all keep a safe distance from the window. Here goes. Whoa, it's pretty hot even back here. I should think so. No clay is a match for my liege's flames. Wait. Perhaps that was a bit too hot. They're pitch black now. It's worse than that. They've crumbled away into soot. My choice of a beginner-friendly sculpting clay must have backfired. My deepest apologies, my liege. I'll provide something else right away. You have to do it again? The sun's gotten low in the sky. We can't afford another failure. Hey guys, why the long faces? Ruggy. Ooh. Hey, you Jack. Whoa, Malleus. Ah, crud. Talk about the worst timing. I'll say, maybe we could come back later. Oh, you're here as well, King Scholar. I can't believe my own house warden is flying up here in a room. Thank you, sir. You can skip the gratitude. Thanks to your screw-up, all I have to do is put in a quick appearance and get full credit for the day. Besides, thought I'd come see for myself, and who in my dorm would be enough of a doofus to get himself trapped in a cage? Gotta say, Jack, this is one hilarious mess. Hope you learn more from it than just to grow out your hair. I appreciate you coming to help, but I really didn't want to see me like this. Come on, Jack. You're all cute and fluffy. Once you're all out of there, let me know when you're tired of the long hair look. I'll sell those locks to a wig shop. What a calculating human you are. Look, Malleus is very busy at the moment. If you're here to interrupt him, leave. Oh well, we'll get lost as soon as we hand over what we brought. Here, Jack, don't drop it. Oh, got it, it's... Oh, you brought us a chessboard? This is yours, isn't it? Yep, it's the closest one on hand. So I asked if we could bring it over. Aren't you grateful yet? You brought over one of your own belongings? Sorry to trouble you with this, sir. We'll give it back as soon as we finish the game. A whole game, huh? You don't sound like someone who's in a hurry. Did your patience go as long as your mane? Just one move. Just move one pawn and hand it back. But we're supposed to properly reenact the Princess in the Tower did. That doesn't mean you have to be a perfectionist about it. Wait, what do you mean by that? The Princess in the Tower just did stuff to pass the time, not to achieve some specific goal. Oh, that's a good point. If the story described her as a pro chess player or a pottery genius, that'd be one thing. But if the story just says she did a thing, then as long as you do it, ought to count, right? It's not like she had any extra motivations like a wage bump or prize money for doing well. That makes sense. As long as you attempted one way or another, that's enough. Doesn't matter if she's serious or half-hearted, or if your pottery comes out as ash. Hey, how do you know about that? Hi, Moon. How are you doing today? It's rude to spy on others. The air is filled with the smell of burnt clay. It's not hard to connect the dots. Anyways, that's the deal. Move upon and give the board back. Later, Jack. Take care of the situation. Get back to the dorm ASAP. Later, Jackie boy. What an ill-mannered man. But for once, his insights were quite welcome. Never occurred to me that a perfunctory approach would actually be acceptable. That's true. Never thought I'd see the day his insistence on doing things the laziest way would possibly come in handy. To be honest, between the guitar playing and the darts and the poetry, I felt that I was far from perfect at everything other than crossword puzzles. Oh. Hiya! Hello! Doing good. Harnessing my inner train, making some cookies. Ooh! Trying to bake more since I love it so much. What are you baking today? What kind of cookies? And can I have one? Would it be okay if I have one? Even if only imaginary? We didn't exactly do proper cooking either. How many years would it take for us to get good at all this stuff? It seems it won't be necessary to remake the pottery. Sebek, let us return to the Insomnia. Yes, my liege. Malleus went through the trouble of helping you. You better be grateful, Ningen. So that means failure is not an option, human. Chocolate chip. Yeah, I don't mind sharing. Where is it? Right, thanks a bunch, guys. Oh, ¿qué pasó? Hello, dog. How can I help you? How may I help you, frog? Un, deux, trois. Chapter 11. An entrance hall. I hear knocking. I'm kidding. Greetings. I heard you're all quite in a bind, so I've come to offer what modest help I may. Ah, those flowing locks, those graceful chiffons. Phew. What a delight it is to witness a new sign of your charms. You're right, the hair is so long. You can quit the staring now. What cause have you to feel embarrassed? You all look positively fantastique. Kaleem, your beautiful hair shines like silver moonlight shimmering across the desert sands. Jack, yours brims with vitality and exudes a supple and raw power that makes me shiver. Deuce, your sleek style with not a hair out of place is so dignified. The mature, refined aura you give off made my heart skip a beat. And Roy de Roses, I feel as though I'm dreaming when I behold your beauty with that bountiful hair hanging so elegantly over your shoulder. Its color is more noble than any flame or sun, a rose that makes all the others pale in comparison. What a true display of beauty. Beauty. This is my favorite event too, and was the first one I played through when I started out. Awesome. That's some very passionate praise. Did you both come here just to tell us all that? Of course not. I never embarrass myself by talking like that. Here, we came to bring you yarn and needles. Feel free to use them for knitting. Oh, it's all soft and colorful. Is it okay for us to take this whole skein? Sure, my family made me bring it, but I never touched it. I mean, I've got plenty to share. It's appreciated. So what's the trick to knitting? I don't know the first thing about it. Not exactly great at it myself, but you probably look up videos on Magicam. Then I'll look up some beginner tutorials. Thank you, Apple. Of course. Oh, and we got something else to share with you guys. Bill gave us these yoga mats. He's also sent you a link to a video on Magicam that he said will show you the proper poses. And this is something from me. What's this? Ballet shoes? Thank you. I also have an instructional video I used when I first started out, along with the necessary equipment to play it. I have no doubt the four of you will dance beautifully. Go on now. 1, 2, 3. No, not the squeaky noises. Makes me shivers. Rook's lessons were tough. And yoga worked wonders after ballet made me use muscles I don't normally use. It showed me areas I need to focus more in my training. That squeaks. Good thing we have knitting for an afterward. Oh, actually, hold on. Can I have a meme I need to show you guys. I got a completely unrelated meme that I need to show you guys. Real quick, like. I don't know why I remembered it right now. I posted it in like my memes channel. But I gotta where is it? Oh. Will this work? I don't know.
Hey man,
Interesting. Okay, maybe it won't work. Hold on. Just really quick then. I'll do it like this. Okay, it's not that. Okay, it's not that. Okay, it's not that. Okay, it's not what? Is it literally interesting? Okay, hold on. Let me. It's so weird. Not really. Okay, we'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. I don't know why I have to do it like this, but we're gonna do it like this.
Hey man, I'll take some of that curry goat rice and peas. Hey man, I'll take a curry goat rice and...
Sorry, it's so loud. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. My God. I'm so sorry about that. Of course, it comes in unmuted at like max volume. That's so embarrassing. I'm sorry about that, y'all. My bad. I don't know whose ears just got absolutely obliterated. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, dude. Anyways, Kimmy just obliterated someone's ears. Okay, hold on. Let me show you guys this meme real quick. But this time, let me actually oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh gosh. Oh my God. Okay, here, hold on. Okay. Okay.
Hey man, I'll take some of that curry goat rice and peas. Hey man, I'll take a curry goat rice and peas. What, brother? What, give me a curry goat rice and peas. Road God, you don't know me, brother. I want a curry goat rice and peas right now. Get at me, brother. The man, me wanna eat that food that you got there. What, give me a curry goat rice and peas, Irie. Me wanna eat a little curry goat rice and peas. Me wanna eat a little curry goat rice and peas. Me wanna give me curry goat rice.
I don't know why I remember that, but just sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your ears. I don't know why. But practicing the same basic knitting steps is making me drowsy. I've hit the point where I can knit without watching the video. That should make a more suitable stopping point. Okay, well at least I know how to add media sources. At least I know how to add a lot of add a media source without blowing people's ears out. So sorry about that. I've hit the point where I can knit without watching the video. That should make a suitable stopping point. We sewed, read, played hide and seek. We did house cleaning, we exercised, and we did laundry and painted on a wall. We learned guitar, we solved crossword, we cooked meals and snacked and ate them. We played darts, we played some tricks, getting ideas from Floyd and Jade. We had an impromptu ventriloquism. Let me see. Which didn't end well, but... just moving something out of the way here. We played chess, we practiced ballet, we did yoga, and we learned some basic knitting. We covered everything in a single part of the princess's routine, so now the door will open for us? Surely, I'll give it a try. Nope. It's still not opening? Okay, we're out of options. No, there's one thing left. It's finally time to use the item Ace give us. What item? Oh. What did they give? Was it not just darts? The frying pan? The Prince of the Tower used a frying pan on a strapping young thief and locked him in a closet. Which one of you is the thief? Me? I didn't even need to say anything. I just knew it was gonna be me. My precious comment has my new favorite Jack fact. The event cards just made me love this wolf boy so much. He's a good boy. Jack looks so good in this event. The long hair really suits him. Although Jack hates it, it's one of his voice lines for his card. He states that he's already annoying dealing with the extra fur he gets during the winter months. So Jack canonically has a winter coat. I didn't know that. That's awesome. I wonder how that works. He sheds his hair. Man, that sucked. I was expecting to get locked in the library's cramped broom closet. Thick tail. Oh yeah, that's true. It could be there as well. Sorry, Jack. You're the tallest guy out of all of us. Nothing seems different, but we're done. Everything you possibly can in the story now. Now the doors gotta open. They still have to do the lanterns. Why are they forgetting that? It's still shut? Wait, let me try. Nope, still not budging no matter how hard I push or pull. No luck with the window either. That invisible wall's still there. Are we missing something? Was I on the wrong track this whole time? Come on, guys. Let's go over the books pertaining to the Princess in the Tower one more time. Right. We took Leona's advice to get through the princess' entire routine, but perhaps the bare minimum wasn't enough? Should we cook something more properly? I'm still stuck on the pottery. Not only did we botch it so badly it was gone without a trace. If we start dwelling on what we could have done better, we'll be here all day. Deuce, Kaleem, are you finding anything? You know, I had a lot of fun trying all the different stuff, but the book says the princess was sick and tired of it all. Maybe we have to do all that stuff until we get really bored of it? That's a scary idea to say so casually. What's even scarier is the fact that things stand. I can't rule out the idea. What about you, Deuce? Well, what does this phrase in the book mean again? Let me see. Careful, are you okay, House Warden? Yes, thank you for catching me. It's hard to see where I'm walking with my hair in the way. I seem to have tripped on something. What was it? A rope from Coach Progress? Rope. Feels like ages ago we used this rope for exercising. I was shocked when Coach Progress climbed the tower to one-up the thief from the story. Huh? What is it, Riddle? Coach Progress put the thief to shame by not using the arrows to climb up to the window, because the window is how the thief entered through the tower. Of course, that means It means the princess must have really freaked out when some stranger climbed in through the window. What a jerk. So the thief really was a bad person. Jack! No, guys, the point is that the door wasn't the only point of access in or out of the tower. Exactly. I genuinely have trouble believing this, but perhaps the princess escaped the tower through the window. The window? Come to think of it, she did climbing exercises, so it makes sense that she would be able to safely exit out the window. Yes, and Coach Vargas also said the room she lived in had a really high ceiling, which made it great for daily climbing. Though looking at you boys now, maybe you don't need any rope. After all, the princess didn't use any. Instead, she used her long hair, lovingly maintained. Her lovingly maintained hair? After keeping her there for so long, the witch wouldn't have allowed the princess to have any rope she could potentially escape with. But a proper tether would be necessary to climb down the tower so high, so the princess used her own hair. I get it now. Sounds wild, but considering it's a fictional story, I can see it. Yeah, the story also mentions that the princess would help the witch get down from the tower too. I remember that well because I was struck by how nice the princess was. She helped the witch get down from the tower, so she would have used her hair for that too, huh? Fine. First, let's test this hypothesis out. Can I pass my hair through the invisible wall? Oh. Housewarden Riddle's hair and the hand he's holding it with both made it out the window. We got a plan. Take it away, Riddle. When you're ready, Housewarden Riddle, please let down your hair. All we have to do is hold on to your hair and we can get out the window. Yes! Hold it. Huh? Have you forgotten? The head mage told us repeatedly not to... Oh my god, Riddle, now is not the time. I can't honor your request until we get permission from the faculty. Oh my god, you're so... I love Riddle, but damn it. Now is not the time, brother. We got a viable escape plan. Are you going to just stay cooped up in here instead? You've been locked in here since this morning, and the sun's close to setting. Soon enough, it'll be dark, and then midnight will roll around. Like, you guys... You cannot be wasting time. But the rules... F his rules! Flip his rules! Housewarden Riddle... Riddle, this is why you got punched. This right here is why you got punched. We have to fly those lanterns before midnight. Please, Riddle, we won't be the only ones in the trouble if we don't. This affects everyone. Alright, fine. Yes, thank you. Since my hair has been strengthened by the potion, it should be able to let you three down to the ground. But the three of you, at least... I don't even know how you would even begin to... Oh, it's music. Whoops, I didn't mean to... I don't know. Looks tired. Yeah, that's about how I was expecting him to climb down. Not like you, Chapter 13. Main Street. It was so fun going whoosh down the side of the tower. Almost wish I could do it again. I was afraid Riddle's hair would snap, but no. He made it down thanks to that massive success he had with his potion. I expected nothing less. Housewarden Riddle's an incredible mage. He gets top grades potionology and alchemy. Why are you the one bragging about it? Can't believe the door is still sealed shut, and all we had to do to escape was hang some hair out the window. Does that mean we didn't need to dress up or work with all those props people brought us? It's also possible we only got out so easily because we already dressed up, grown out our hair, and done all that other stuff. If there was my only comment, it would be, is it now a good time to tell them that I've always failed in gym class and the rope climbing test? I mean, so going down a rope wouldn't be hard. I mean, if you messed up, I'm like trying to remember, like, yeah, I mean, if you messed up, you get rope burn, but you live, but it's rope burn, but it's rope burn. Hey, Riddle, come on down and join us. Are you afraid of heights? I'm not afraid. Just can't go. I could never break the rules. Wait, are you still hung up on the head mage telling us not to go out the window? Housewarden Riddle takes the rules extra seriously. I know he wouldn't break them that easily, but geez. Unless it hurts bad enough that you let go. Well, I would like to imagine that if my life was on the line, I'd rather I get really badly hurt with my hands than die. I would imagine. No guarantee for that, obviously. If the door opens, House Riddle won't have to take the window route. Please open. Nope, still stuck. Library's not accessible this way. Rope burns hurt so bad, though. They do. They do. They absolutely do. So getting out doesn't solve everything. Guess we'll have to reenact everything after the princess left the tower too. What's left? That's the scene where the thief leads her to town and she dances hand in hand with the townfolk. And the scene where she takes a boat out to sea and after dark to watch all the lanterns floating in the sky. We could handle the lantern part ourselves, but all we need is at least one other person if we want to dance in pairs. Road burner or not, I'd faceplant. You know what's funny? We didn't have to. We never had to do rope climbing at least in my schools, like at all. So I guess I wouldn't even know. Wait, Housewarden Riddle's knowledge and magic has been a huge help to us. We may wind up needing his help again for the next part. Yeah, besides, we come this far together. All four of us need to see this through to the end. Sure, but if he doesn't want to come down, there's no point in dragging him out by force. Will we force him to dance against his will? Would you be okay with that? I'm gonna be real with you, I would. Like, my immediate thought was to, alright, Jack, knock him across the chin real quick, knock him out, and then get him down there. I would have done it. I'm gonna kid you not. I would have done it in a heartbeat. Because at that point, I'm sick of your shit. It's not about the rules. It's about the safety of all four of us. Like, stop. Stop. It's past sunset now. Riddle, look at these noodle arms. No way I can do that. I just jump and save I should just jump and save everyone time. Oh god. Riddle's right. If we want to get everything done before the date changes at midnight, we don't have time to drag our feet. Huh. Is there any other argument we could use? Ah! Very good. This will honor Rule 339. The post-meal beverage is to be lemon tea with 2 sugar cubes. The rules. Housewarden Riddle might come down if it's what it takes to follow the dorm rules. Oh yeah, he was talking about the rules when we ate that meal Jamil brought us. That's pretty smart coming from you. So wow, that's not very nice of you. So which rule can we use to lure this stubborn guy down from the window? Let's see. Rules that will be pertinent to the Housewarden. Whoa, that's a ton of notes on one phone screen. With all them crammed together in that tiny font, no wonder you constantly miss stuff. Call the other boys to get a blanket to gadge me. It's not easy being in Heartslabial, huh? Found something. The croquet game. What about croquet? Housewarden Riddle. What? Don't try to persuade me. I'm completely and utterly refuse to break the rules. I know you do. If you don't want to break the rules, you have to get Trey to serve you tea. Huh? Oh, Rule 703. Whoever takes second place in a croquet game must serve the queen black tea the next day. Exactly. We had a croquet game yesterday, right? You need to hurry and get Trey to serve you tea before midnight. Well, in that case, I can call Trey over now and... Hey, how long are you going to drag this out? Even if you call Trey and he agrees to come over, I'll do everything I can to stop him. I refuse to watch you use the rules as an excuse to give up. It's embarrassing. An excuse? He's right. Are you the one that's pushed us this far? It's not like you shy away from doing what you can do. It's not like you to shy away from doing what you can do. You're always on top of things. It's not like me, but I'm always correct. Hence, I won't resort. I'm gonna strangle you, boy. Boy, let me strangle you. Boy, I'm just gonna. But I'm always correct. Hence, I won't resort to anything mischievous like jumping out a window. I will not defenestrate myself, he said. I've made up my mind. I shall never do so. House Warden, I barely know how to do things in the library without your help. I can't remember the rules without checking the notes on my phone, and I've got more shortcomings than I can count. But I'm gonna be in trouble without you here. Besides, I can't run off and ditch my boss. Upholding the rules means coming out of the library and helping us finish everything we have to do. Then we can go back to Heartstable and get that tea from Trey. Deuce. I have several issues with how you phrased your argument. Sorry, sir. But you're all entirely right. I am House Warden of Heartslabial, the Doran based on the Queen of Hearts' spirit of strictness. Breaking any Heartslabial rule is unacceptable for someone in my position, and there is technically no school regulation against leaving a library through a window. As long as there's no written rule prohibiting it, our dorm rules shall take precedence over a verbal commitment. You mean, yes, I've come to accept what needs to be done. He said he accepted it, then he withdrew inside. Let's be patient and have some faith. Faith. I'm sure he's just summoning up his courage. Riddle, for the love of the great seven, come down. I know. That takes care of the preparations. Still, never thought I'd just jump out a window. I'm determined never to do that again ever since I got caught playing with Trey and Chenya. But the princess in the tower feels such inner turmoil. Perhaps she deeply regretted turning her back on her mother. Trey, bring the strawberry tart! And eat it in front of him. Nonetheless, I have people waiting for me outside. And as the house warden... Dude, I would break a ton of rules. If I was outside the window, I would just break a ton of rules right where he can see them. That's what I would do. Just right outside of the range of his, I would just break a ton of rules back to back to back to back. It's like, hey, I'm gonna host an unbirthday on the wrong day. I'm also gonna bring a chestnut tart to it. I'm also gonna drink green tea after eating with no sugar. Just back to back to back. Combo. Wonderful. My worries are still with me. They haven't vanished, but I'm going. Hup. Feels great soaring through the air. Oh wow, Riddle's laughing. Must be having a blast. Took forever to get him down, but he made the jump in an instant. Whew. I'm here, albeit belatedly. Sorry for the delay. We need to make up for lost time. Let's hurry and dance before... House Riddle Warden, you can't dance with your hair like that. I'll braid it back up. Jack, Colleen, help me out. You got it. Mamma mia. Wait. If they were... Okay, hear me out. If they were climbing down Riddle's hair, does that mean technically they were pulling his hair? Just a question for science, of course. For science. Chapter 14. Join us. Main Street. There, Riddle's hair is all braided up. Now we can dance to our heart's content. Jealous? No. Nuh-uh. I mean, maybe a little bit. But we're not talking about me right now, though. So we gather in a circle and perform the dance steps, then pair up arm in arm with someone and spin around. I'm sure the four of us can manage. Let's line up and hold hands for... Hey! Huh? Looks like we got another visitor. Cleanser, what are you barking at? Tell me your secrets immediately. Oh, yeah, now you're quiet, huh? Hey, Grim, what are you doing here? We came to check on you guys while we were hauling stuff. Heard your hair grew out, but I never thought it'd be that long. Looks amazing. You think so? You think? Hope it makes me look more like an honor student. Mine's so stifling and all over the place. Just want to cut it off. But thanks anyways, I guess. Now there's music playing. Yep, put it on. It's good dancing music, right? Come on, you two can join us. Hey, Kaleem, don't just grab me in Percival's hands. Yo, he's holding my hand, bro. What's the big deal? That's lewd. That is lewd. I'm about to get banned. The more people dancing, the merrier. We can get closer to the princess and tower this way. That's true. What do you say, Percival? Dance with us? Don't mind if I do, boys. Don't see why not. Bullseye. Hey, Bullseye, Aniki, how are you? Wait, why didn't it shout you out? Where's your VTuber sex? How dare you? How are you doing today? Let me also make sure Hikari. I'm realizing now that Hikari probably didn't get one either. It should. Let me double check. And then also Acute Chaos. I guess the auto shouties just aren't working right now for some reason. I'm doing good. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Raccoon butt. Let me see. Green chat not showing. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, I think it. Oh, at least not on screen. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's reset the chat catch. There you go. Heck, 2 hour run and I wasn't able to beat Dad. Maybe something is telling that I should go to sleep. Excellent. It's appreciated. I had only like 1 to 2 viewers, but did my rage go through the other day on Twitch? Yeah. It did. You double rated, right? That's what I remember you did it both on Kick and Twitch side, right? I really appreciate it, Aniki. Let me stretch. I really appreciate that, Aniki. Yeah, it worked. How's the situation back at the house? Some steps go like this. They're bouncing kind of like they your movements are too exaggerated, Jack. Relax and smooth them. Fine. Oh man. All right, I'm glad. Just down a monitor, but it's fine. Oofa. That sucks, bro. Well, I'm glad you're all right. I hope you have a good stream. Hey, thank you so much, Mammies. Try to get some sleep, brother. Thank you so much for dropping by, Mammies. I have a feeling that's the first reaction. I'm not surprised. Really tells everything. It's I actually don't think it's the API specifically for. I don't know. I don't think it's the API for Kick. I think it's StreamerBot. But it very well could be the API for Kick though. Chapter 15: A Shrewd Businessman. Main Street. The song's over, then ends our dance time. First of all, you and Grim made that a blast. Yeah, for sure. But we are keeping from something else, right? You mentioned hauling stuff. What's in the box? The lanterns you asked for. We're hauling over all the ones people made from the dorm in the main building. See this one here, the biggest and coolest one? My henchhuman made it, and I made it. And the Pomfiore guys set these aroma candle things in their lanterns. They smell sweet like flowers and fruits and stuff. Makes me want to eat them. That's all well and good. But is that single box worth of lanterns all that people made? The princess saw countless lights floating in the sky. This won't be anywhere near enough to replicate that. No need to worry. We have plenty of lanterns. Head mage. The students of Heart's Labial were especially proactive in lantern making. Were they now? That's my colored soldiers. That smile. Precious smile. Yeah, everyone really got into it. I mean, it disconnects with other stuff too, with Kick and Twitch and YouTube. I've not disconnected 1/10 of the time that Kick has from streamer bot. Yeah. Is that all you need? Little imps of clubs? Materials to make the lanterns, candles to put in them. Yes, that should be enough for now. Thank you kindly. You're always welcome to come back for more if you need it. Thank you. I'll make sure to buy extra of anything we don't have enough of. This is about what's happened at the library, right? You Heart's Label imps are so industrious. I'll be rooting for you. Sam, I'd like to check out. Sure thing. Be right there. Oh, you're just buying sweets in a notebook? Yes, that's right. Goodness. Must not have seen the message from the head mage. He requested all who can loan or give the items on this list to bring them to the library. And the Heart's Labial imps are making more lanterns than any other dorm. They're making the most lanterns? So what was the lantern making? So that was a lantern making competition? I was ignoring it since there was nothing in it for me, but if it's a competition with other dorms, that changes things. In that case, Pomfiore should take part as well. It would be unbecoming to forfeit by default. We can crank out a whole boatload of lanterns easy peasy with Igni High technology. Technology? In case you need a reminder, we're an arcane academy. We can easily whip up lanterns with magic. Oh, so this is why our vice household mentions us to report to the dorm immediately. I figured if there was trouble, we'd have things well in hand, but if other dorms are competing, that's different. I want lantern materials. All right. Thank you for your purchase, little imps. And that's what happened. I see. So Sam fanned the flames of dorm competition. He's certainly a slick businessman. Who knew the same competitive spirit that usually causes so many problems would actually come in handy for once? Yes. Everyone was quite motivated. Though ultimately it deteriorated into students so determined to fly most lanterns that they started stealing ones from the other dorms. Hence why Percival and Grimm are hauling them to the main building. Jeez, you two get all the messes to clean up. Head mage, may I take the lanterns Percival and Grimm are carrying? The princess journeyed to the outside world to see those mysterious lights. The lanterns sent up by so many people. And on the day she achieved her dream, she also lit a lantern and sent it flying. In some depictions. So you wish for your group to take part in the lighting of the lanterns as well? Yes, sir. We'll still need to get the rest of the school to send out lanterns to properly reenact the story, of course. Percival, Grimm, will you help us? Yeah, sure. I'll show you what a future great mage can do. I'll handle the lanterns to Grimm. Hand the lanterns. Thank you both. That takes care of that. Takes care of the lanterns, I suppose. Oh yes, you asked me to secure you a boat, right? Yes, sir. Were you able to? You can rest easy. I went around begging and pleading, and I finally found someone willing to loan us a boat. It's the latest, greatest, and most comfortable of a classy craft. Goodness me, is all the good karma for my kindness paying off? It could be. What a relief. Now we can reenact the final scene of the story. My mom is just yelling in the background. She's fine though. The boat is docked at the wharf on this map. You can ask Carly. I'll say you bribed him. Let's see. This must be it, circled in red. That's pretty far from school. Buses aren't running at the time of night either. You better hurry. Well, what if we take my magic carpet? We could use brooms too. None of the books made any mention of the princess in the tower flying. I don't want to botch the plan after coming so far. Perhaps it's better we travel by land as she did. Wait, by land? What's wrong, head mage? Well, you see, the condition for borrowing the boat was that we had to give it back by 7 p.m. at the latest. 7 p.m.? That's just an hour from now. Huh? Dun dun dun. Wait, do I have all? Mamma mia, pizza pasta. This is where. Chapter 16, Late to the Party. Main Street. If we want to reach the wharf, we take their boat out and watch the lanterns, then take the boat back to the wharf. We don't have time to stand around talking. Let's make a dash for the wharf. No. He should be reviving momentarily as long as he didn't nod off en route. Who's coming? Riddle! I'm so glad you made it, Silver. I swear Crowley drives me up the wall. My mom is a soon-to-be retired teacher, so Crowley's actions drive me absolutely insane. He's so irresponsible. I dozed off during practice. Sorry, I didn't provide anything on your list. Late to the party, but it's nice to know I can still help. I'm truly relieved you got in touch. You're about the only one capable of leading this moody. But he's so kind and magnanimous and just the smartest. He would never lie. The most truthful, loving, caring. I would make a full list, but it would take years. Left guy looks like he is from Project Sekai. You're just about the only one capable of leading this moody horse from aside myself. Vorpal, I need your help. Vorpal? A horse? Wait, is this the one from the equestrian club stable? Yes, this is Vorpal. This horse and Riddle have done quite well. Why? Words are hard. This horse and Riddle have done quite well in the equestrian competitions. I asked Silver to get Vorpal ready just before I made my jump from the tower. Oh, that explains the weird delay. The story features a clever, dashing horse that goes to great efforts to rescue the princess from the witch's evil scheme. Well, I'm sure that together you and Vorpal can surmount any obstacles. I'm going back to school and building to send up lanterns with the others. I'll be rooting for your success. And the rest of you might gather from our conversation. My plan is to travel ahead to the wharf using Vorpal. I'll send a magical signal to the school once I arrive. You can start sending out the lantern as soon as you see it. Alright. Make certain to be punctual, Rose Hearts. Our school's reputation is on the line here. I wish I could take the rest of you on Vorpal's back, but it's okay, sir. I'm the one who's sorry I can't ride with you. You've got this, boss. We'll catch up. We've all been in the same boat so far, so might as well see it through to the end. We're counting on you, Riddle. You got this. After getting help from me and Percival, you better not screw this up. Get on that boat. Get on that boat, boy. Right. I'll be there as swiftly as possible. Let's go, Vorpal. Show me your fastest gallop. And off he goes. And off to the races he goes. Well, that's fast. He'll be at the wharf in no time, right? Uma. We couldn't match this even at full sprint. Riddle made a smart call for sure. Okay, let's follow him. Right. Off they go. Off they go. Off they go. Chapter 17. Power Through. Sage Island Forest. Deuce Jack, wait up. Come on, we're running out of time. You gotta power through. Easy for you to say. You and I are used to running thanks to track and field club, but Kaleem isn't. He needs a quick break or an easier pace. But if we slow down, we won't catch up to House Warden Riddle. What do we do? What else? We run on ahead on our own. What, you want to leave Kaleem behind? He knows where we're going. He said, hey, you can make it to the wharf on your own after you rest, right? Sorry, I don't know the way at all. Are you kidding me? If we go off... the ghost of Jamil. The ghost of Jamil's past. Or Jamil's future, I guess. If we go off on our own and Kaleem gets lost, that's going to create a whole mess of trouble. Plus, an honest student wouldn't ditch their upperclassmen, right? I want to catch up to House Warden Riddle, but I'm sure he'll do just fine. Kaleem and I will catch up. Jack, you go on ahead. Wait. I knew it. It's faint, but I smell something sweet. It's gotta be the aroma candles Grim brought. You can smell them? I don't smell anything at all. I'm a wolf beastman. Got a better nose than you guys. If I can smell the candles, the wharf must be close by. Let's forget splitting up and just take a shortcut instead. Keep pushing a little longer. Once we get through these ends, we'll be there. Keep pushing. 1, 2, 3. Combo. Wonderful. Alright, let's see. What's probably going to happen is once I finish up this event, I'm going to check on the tower portion. I mean, obviously, there's still more fighting to do. Like, that's the worst part, but... Oh, there's a signal from Riddle. Let's get those lanterns up. Right? If anyone has trouble magically lighting these, don't force it. That's what we have the matches and lighters for. These candles have thin wicks, so aiming can be pretty tricky when you're not used to casting spells. It's all about doing this fast, right? Maybe us freshmen can bang this out faster without magic. Percival, give me one of those lighters. We'd better hurry too. It's time to fill the sky with all these lanterns we made. Yes, sir. Can't believe I got dragged out twice today. Let's get this over with so we can head back. Yes, sir. Yes. They probably wouldn't go. They probably wouldn't go yes, sir. They'd probably go like, os. Os. Don't know why you complain when you're standing up to gain the most from attendance credit, Leona. Oh well. Ends in sight now. Sage Island Wharf. Oh, is that the wharf over there? Thanks to that shortcut through the woods, we made it here faster than we planned. Props to you, Jack. Props? No, that doesn't... What's going on? I saw Riddle signal while we were cutting through the woods. And look, there's so many floating lights in the sky. Guys at school started setting them up after seeing the signal, huh? The high horse is tired near the wharf, so I guess Riddle's gone without us. Will he be okay by himself? House Riddle Warden will get it done, guaranteed. Send up the lanterns. Oh, I guess it doesn't make me play it. That's what I was confused earlier, because the song didn't let me play it for the tower part. That's fine though. Sage's Island way offshore. Now to light the last lantern, that would be the one from the library. Flames, come forth! You caused no end of trouble. Now off with you, back to where you belong. Accost us no longer, filthy thingy. Countless lights floating in through the sky. So this is the sight that made the princess in the tower break her promise to the one she believed to be your mother. A dream you can't help dreaming even when it's against the rules. A longing so powerful it drives you to action. I wonder if the day will ever come when I encounter something that turns my prior life upside down like that. What happened? The sky flashed. It's the same flash we saw in the library this morning. Does that mean what I suspect? Hello, Head Mage. Roseheart speaking. Rosehearts! As soon as the sky flashed, the library door started opening normally again. The invisible wall is completely gone as well. Everything is back to normal. Very cool. Now that's all that's left is return the boat by 7. Make certain to come back to school as soon as you can. He hung up on me before I could even get another word in edgewise. Hey, Riddle! Kaleem, Deuce, and Jack as well. You came on the magic carpet? Yep. Those lanterns you set up flying were super pretty. Made it easy to locate you. Did you get the call from the head mage? He says the library is open again. Yes, I did. What a relief that is. We did it. We gotta throw a party to celebrate once we get back. Your theory was right all along, House Warden Riddle. You're a genius. As long as we get the boat back by 7, this will be a rousing success. Give me the oars. I'll row. I'll help you. You did your part, then some, House Warden Riddle. We'll make sure the rest works out. I was gonna use magic to speed things along, but since you're offering, I think I'll take you up on that. Today was so hectic, I'm a bit I admit I'm a bit tired. The red on this carpet riddle, the view of the lanterns is gorgeous from up here. You did great, House Warden. Make sure to rest up once you get back. I can't do that. I have my daily routine to uphold, and to make sure you finish your assignment. Oh yeah. But before any of that, let's enjoy a nice hot cup of tea Trey is going to serve us. Take a sip. As House Warden of the Heart's Labial, I must adhere to the rules. That's the whole reason I took the plunge into the outside world. Finn! Alright, let's go ahead and check up on... And this works out too, because my throat's starting to get a little bit sore from all the talking, or all the reading. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and just double check on this really quickly. See that it is done. And then I will make sure to... We're very close to the ending here at the very least, so... And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to Vampire Crawler, because I've been playing that. Alright. So this is almost done. So we're just gonna read this. Well, so there's two events for us to read. There's also the event for, let me switch over here. There's also the event for the Chip and Dale event. So what I'm gonna do, here's how I think this is how I'm gonna plan it out. Next Tuesday and Wednesday, we're gonna go crawling back to crawlers. Absolutely. So next Tuesday, Wednesday, we're gonna try to do as much of the main story as we can to book 6. Hopefully even clear it if it's possible. If not, we're gonna just spend some time reading the Chip and Dale event so I can get a feel for what that's about. Let me change this up. So, I'm gonna switch over to Vampire Crawlers here. I'm gonna let the YouTube side go, and we're gonna boot up Vampire Crawlers for that to play. So I'll catch you later, YouTube.